Hi, good morning, good afternoon. My name is Janine. I am a spiritual medium. Welcome back to my channel, Celestial Guidance with Janine. 12:22. Okay. Sorry I'm a little late. It's been a little busy morning. I got my crystal in my hand and I got my incense burning. So I invite you to also get your crystals, light your incense, your candle, grab your coffee, whatever it is you would like to grab, your tea, water, whatever you want. Hold on. Okay. So today's guidance. I'm feeling Archangel Michael's around us a lot, and so he wants to come forward. And I'm also been sensing Archangel Gabriel, and I've been feeling them all around, and they're really asking for us to, for me especially, to get more centered, to draw back in and, start meditating more, to get more quiet in my mind. I still have thoughts racing through my head. And so they want me to turn this as what's the daily guidance that we need for today. So they really want me to go in that area. And I believe the moon is still in Libra. I forgot to check, but I believe it is still in Libra. And so which means, I've been feeling up and down, but I've been noticing that I've been more in my head. So they're just asking for us to really get in our heart center, just get in our space, really try to, get up here. So I'm thinking that's why they want me to listen to more music, because they keep wanting me to, go for a walk, really listen to music, just listen to the words, and not so much what's going on up here, just really get out of it. So they want me to pass that on. So let's go into what is it they would like for us to know. What's the daily guidance for today? I've already cleansed them. I had my incense over it, and I'm using the Osho. They want me to use the Osho Zen, and I got my crystals all around. So I've been cleansing them. I've been shuffling. So let me just get my breath in. Okay. Spirit team, angels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, I call you forward to help and guide. What is the daily guidance for today? What is the guidance that you want to offer for today? What is your guidance for today? Thank you. Oh, thank you. Let's see, anything else? What is our daily guidance for today? That just flew out. Hold on. All right. All right, so the first one. Okay, so the daily guidance. Yeah, okay, that so makes sense. Okay, so the first card that we got was the miser, and then completion. And then the next one came out, mind. It's kind of like talking about what I was saying. And then awareness. So yeah, it totally fits in with what the message I was getting from my guides. And basically the miser, holding on to old thoughts, old beliefs, really holding on to my terminology on the thoughts on old beliefs or old things that happened. And, it's like, so something, like, how do they want me to word this? Hold on. You're not learning from the old structures or the old things, and you're just holding on to everything like a miser would. Like a miser would hold on to money. You're not going to hold on to it. You'll be like, Mr. Scrooge or Duck Scrooge, McDuck Scrooge, whatever the cartoon character was. He would always hold on to the money. He would just never share. And it's like same thing with the thoughts, the feelings, your emotions. It's the same thing. We're holding on to too many energies. So they're saying not to be such a miser. And completion is like, You're getting the last piece of the puzzle. We're starting to piece the puzzles together. We're starting to see the pattern and everything. And, how our minds control everything, the mind, how our minds control it all. And once you can really get ourselves centered and get into the awareness, so it's like they really want us to get into meditation, really get into the truth of our shadow selves, our true authentic selves. And that's why a lot of these triggers are coming up, because we are shedding the old layer of our old selves. We are shedding into being a whole new being. We're starting to shine our light. We're starting to come through and start shining the light. But we need that last piece of the puzzle to be able to get through that. And it's our mind that gets in the way. So the mind is what's creating all the drama. And you got to get out of the mind state, get back into the heart state, get back into the awareness of what's around you, the energies around you. Get centered with, Mother Gaia, really get meditation and get in nature, get in the water, get in the ocean, things like that. Just really get yourself centered. Try to get back to who you think you are, or get back to you, who are you, getting back to the awareness of you. So they're really just saying to really quit being miserly with your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. Don't be in your head so much. We are getting the pieces of the puzzle, and it's like, I think for me, I feel like I'm missing just one more piece of the puzzle to get me past that hump, and then it's going to help me fly through, and this getting the awareness. And I've been hearing this one a lot, like they really want me to not be on so much on, because I love YouTube. I'm always researching stuff or watching my ghost videos. So they're really saying to stop getting into that energy of that, because that negative energy can also bring in negative energy through and come into my house, into my awareness, because my light will attract that kind of stuff. So they're saying to be aware of all that, being aware of the energy that I'm bringing in, and they really want me to get centered and really get meditating, because they have a lot more messages that we need to come through. But to be able to hear them, I need to get out of here and get into here. So the same thing. Don't be frugal with your emotions. Don't be frugal with your thoughts. Don't be frugal with your feelings. Let your walls down. Be clear. I'm trying to think of what else. Really getting true to the authentic you. And the only way to do that is to get into meditation, get into the quietness, get into the nothingness, the void up here, and get into the heart space, because that's a true feeling of really getting into following your purpose and following your light purpose and following in your guidance. So let me see if anything else comes through. Anything else you guys have to say? Any guidance? Any advice you guys have for us? Guidance? They really say our minds are the biggest thing, and that's what the whole awakening is about, is getting away from the trap of the mind. The mind is what's really holding the power over everything. And once we start remembering our true power within our hearts, then we're going to start living more life fully. Wow. Okay, so a lot of us, I know I was in the past, I've been in so much isolation, and it's like you don't feel, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a picture of an ice guy. I don't know if you can really see it. But he's got tears of ice coming down. And to me, that's showing that we have been in, and maybe you are right now, whoever's watching this, and you're feeling very alone. You're just feeling very isolated, and there's a lot of quiet tears. You don't show a lot of, you're not showing your emotions, and you're just being really cold. But you do cry, like in private. You don't let anybody see it, and that's part of the isolation, is it becoming into the awareness of everything. And then the other card was, let me see, the Creator card and understanding. So for me, this was showing me that we are in the isolation stage, or maybe people might be in the isolation stage, and you're not really quite sure where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing next. And they're saying that, you are your own creator. You have the light within you to really get into the knowledge of what you want to know. What is it that you're trying to attain? What is it you want to know about yourself? We all have the answers within ourselves. You just got to get quiet within ourselves to be able to hear the answer. And they're saying to also trust, because a lot of us don't trust our intuition. We don't trust the messages that are coming through. So they're saying that when you're centered and you get meditation, your third eye will start opening up, your crown will start opening up. When you get all these chakras aligned and you really get centered, you can really get clear messages. But the problem is that a lot of times we think we're talking to ourselves a lot, and we mistrust what we're hearing. But the only way to really know that fully is really hear clearly, is to get into the third eye. I go into my third eye, I quiet my mind, I just think of nothing but blackness and stars. And then once I start, I get into my breathing. The breathing really helps. Really breathing from the diaphragm. Really take deep breath, and then out through the mouth. In, out. And when you do that, I got a little lightheaded there. You're getting everything centered. So when you get everything centered, you get into the heart space, and you get the head more quiet. And you start seeing colors. Like I start seeing purples and blues and reds and orange. Sometimes I see all the chakras, and I think they're showing me how bright they are and that they're in alignment. And then when I go into a deeper state, my body starts moving. I start swaying. I start going in circles and, start just moving. So it's all about the energy. When you get your body growing and you get yourself grounded, you'll know when you start feeling it. You'll start, seeing colors or things. But you just want to get your mind quiet. Get your mind quiet and feel the heart. So a lot of times I put my hand to my heart because it helps me to bring my energy back into my heart. So they really want us to know that you have the power within yourselves, within your solar plexus. They're saying a lot of us need to get our solar plexus more in check, because that's where we get our power, that's where we get our confidence, and that's where we get our glow. So they're saying once we get our glow, we get the confidence, we start shining light. So they're saying to really get centered, really get that root chakra balanced, and really start working. I'm thinking like all three, because of the colors of red, orange, and yellow. So all the lower chakras, get all those balanced more, because everything will get all aligned, because we're already open up here. It's just getting everything else more balanced. And then that way you can get the information more correctly and more clarity. And then through that, we will have understanding. So you'll have the understanding. You'll see light. You'll see past the obstacles. You'll see past the bars. You'll be able to see the doorway, because you can see the bird is in with all the cage, but if you see like through here, there's an opening. So he's freeing himself through the understanding of the knowledge of ourselves, through our own power, through our own selves. We'll be able to see past that. So, and we'll set ourselves free. We'll set our minds free. It's all about the mind. The mind creates everything, and it can create drama, it can create chaos, it can create love, but it's all about getting out of the head and stop thinking. Quit over analyzing, quit over doing everything, and just get into the heart. Just really get heart centered. And that's a big, big message. Okay. I think that was all they had to say. Let me see if anything else pops up. One more came out. Friendliness. So the balance of the two colors, it's like friendliness within ourselves and twos, because that also gives us the love, and two of, like I'm thinking of love and friendliness, and it's like being love within yourself as well. Love yourself more, and that's all about, I've been hearing about for March, is soul love, soul respect, really learning to really love yourself. And, even all the faults and everything, it's like, you're only human, and we forget that, and we think we have to do this perfectly, and we're not. We don't have to do this perfectly. We do it the best way we can, because we're still human, having a spiritual experience. Or I think it was another way I heard it too, really hit me hard. But anyway, so they're just really, that was like the biggest theme I've been hearing a lot lately. It's just getting more heart-centered, just really getting your mind in blank. And there was a new trick I learned somewhere. It was like, because I'm trying to learn to channel more in a deeper state. And they're saying to stop yourself and say, wait, do you hear that? Or something like that, something in that area. Is somehow to get your mind to stop thinking so much and get yourself centered back into now. But it's been helping me to get more into just being in the here and now and staying in the moment instead of in the past or in the future, worrying how my future is going to work out. How is it going to be? What's going to happen, and I worry about the future. So they're like just saying to really stay in the here and now, stay in the present moment, because that's the best way you're going to experience bliss and happiness. And, you're being guided each moment, with the guides and the angels are going to be blessed, guiding you every step of the way. Okay, so I think that was it. I'm going to take another cup of coffee. I love my peppermint mocha. Okay, so I think that was it, but just really get centered. Take some time out for your day, get some incense burning or your sage or Palo Santo, whatever it is that helps you feel good, or oils. Essential oils are really good for helping you feel grounded and more knowing, your energy, that kind of feeling. But other than that, I think that's all they really had to say. And I look forward to doing this again tomorrow. So I hope this helps. If you have any comments, or if you have any questions, if you have any questions, you leave them in the comment below. But if you are looking for a personal reading, you can always email me at Jaeneenspiritualmedium@gmail.com. Thank you so much for coming by, and I enjoy doing this, and I hope this helps somebody out there. So thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great day. Bye-bye.